You needed this now, and deep down you know it. Because life has been heavy. Your spirit's been tired. And the fire you once carried, it's been flickering, fading, surviving on the smallest spark. But hear me, God saw it long before you did. He saw you drifting into the shadows. He saw you becoming the version of yourself that settles, the version that tolerates, the version slowly forgetting who he is. You've been fighting battles in silence. Losing ground you didn't even realize you were losing. Not because you're weak, but because you've been exhausted. Life's been hitting you quietly, repeatedly, consistently, and then suddenly. This message shows up. Right now. In this exact moment. That's not coincidence. That's alignment. God sends wake-up calls at the exact second your soul is about to collapse or compromise. You've been shrinking, holding back, lying to yourself about your potential, telling yourself, I'll start tomorrow, when I'm ready, but God is done watching you dim your own light. He's done watching you walk small, talk small, dream small. He's done watching his warrior live like a wounded victim. He is shaking you awake. Because he knows what he put inside you. He knows the battles you were built for. He knows you are meant to rise higher than the pain that tried to break you. This is the moment where your life pivots. Where something inside you snaps back into place. Where you stop surviving and start fighting again. This isn't a video. This is a calling. This is your wake-up. And you were meant to hear it today. Let's tell the truth. Comfort has been destroying you. Not loudly. Not violently. But quietly, slowly, invisibly. Comfort is the serpent that wraps around your potential and squeezes until you stop dreaming. You've gotten too used to easy, too used to scrolling, too used to hoping without acting, too used to wishing without moving. Comfort is poison disguised as peace. It convinces you that staying where you are is good enough. But good enough has never built a king. Good enough has never forged a warrior. Good enough has never created legacy. You think lions become lions in safety. No, they are shaped in the wild, in hunger, in struggle, in the pursuit of survival. And you've been living like life owes you something. Like success should appear without sweat. Like the man you dream of becoming will magically walk into your life. But God did not design you for mediocrity. He made you for movement, growth, challenge, intensity. He made you to step into the fire, not sit by the warmth. You know why you feel unfulfilled. Because your soul is suffocating in comfort. You've been living beneath your capacity. You've been hiding behind excuses. Comfort kills ambition. Comfort kills discipline. Comfort kills destiny. And today, that ends. Because God didn't wake you up to keep you the same. He brought this message to you to remind you, if you want the life He planned for you, you must step into discomfort. You must embrace the grind. You must become the man who runs toward challenge, not away from it. Comfort is the enemy of your calling. And you are done letting it win. You give away your peace to You let people interrupt your purpose. You let opinions dictate your direction. You let doubt tell you who you are, and every time you do, you shrink. Every time you do, you lose a piece of yourself. Every time you do, you forget the warrior inside you, You've allowed people who don't respect your vision to influence your decisions. You've allowed fear to sit in the driver's seat of your life. You've allowed your past to define your present. But hear me, your power is not cheap. Your energy is not free. Your purpose is not up for negotiation. You've been acting like a follower when God built you to be a leader, a king, a force. Kings don't seek validation. Warriors don't beg for support. Champions don't wait for permission. Your life shifts the moment you take your power back. The moment you stop letting negativity drain you. The moment you stop allowing people to disrespect your boundaries. Stop letting weak voices weaken your spirit. Stop letting toxic people live rent-free in your mind. Stop letting your past mistakes hold authority over your future. You needed this now, a reminder that your power belongs to you. Your direction belongs to you. Your destiny belongs to you. Take it back. Own your strength. Command your life with authority, because the world has enough passive men, enough quiet men, enough men who live their lives bending to everyone else's will. You were built different, and it's time you start acting like it. You've been blaming people, situations, timing, circumstances. But the truth, the real battle is inside your own mind. Your thoughts are loud. Your fears are louder, and your doubt, it has been roaring like a storm. You wake up with a war happening inside you. One voice tells you to fight. Another voice tells you to quit. One voice says you're capable. Another tells you you're not enough, and most days, the wrong voice wins. Not because you're weak, but because you never learned to control the battlefield. Your greatest victories and your greatest failures both start in your mind. You let the shadows grow. You let fear call the shots. You let old wounds replay like they still matter. But hear this clearly: God didn't create a weak man. He created a warrior with a powerful mind, one capable of discipline, strength, clarity, courage. You must learn to speak to yourself like a leader, not an enemy. You must learn to interrupt negative thoughts before they grow into chains. You must learn to replace fear with intention. Your mind is a weapon, but untrained, it becomes self-destruction. Today, the war inside shifts. You draw your sword. You face the darkness. You confront the lies, because the enemy within has taken enough from you. Your peace, your potential, your confidence don't more. From this moment forward, you choose strength. You choose courage. You choose to command your mind, instead of letting it command you. This is the war you must win. Because when you conquer the war within, nothing outside can stop you. You've been waiting. Waiting for clarity. Waiting for confidence. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for some magical signal that says, now is the time. But brother, that moment doesn't exist. Success doesn't show up when you're ready. It shows up when you move, ready or not. You've convinced yourself that the stars need to align, that your life needs to calm down, that fear needs to disappear, that you need more time, more skill, more confidence. But God doesn't bless hesitation. He blesses action, movement, obedience. Right now, there is something you're meant to start, a goal, a calling, a mission, a version of you waiting on the other side of courage, but you keep delaying your life. and every delay steals a part of your destiny. Every delay suffocates your potential. Your dreams are rotting in the prison of "I'll do it soon." You don't need perfect conditions. You need discipline. You need desire. You need the willingness to fail forward, start broken, start scared, start unsure, start imperfect, but start. God hands you opportunities, but He won't force your feet to move. You're waiting on a sign. But this message is the sign. This is your permission. Your confirmation. Your green light dot. Stop waiting for confidence. Take action and confidence will follow. Your future self is begging you to begin. And today, it finally happens. You think you lost people, but in reality, God rescued you. You think things fell apart, but they were falling into alignment. You think life broke you, but it was breaking what was breaking you. Some relationships weren't meant to follow you. Some habits were poisoning your progress. Some environments were suffocating your potential. You kept holding on tightly, desperately to things that were draining your spirit. But here's the truth. What you refuse to let go of will eventually drag you, bleed you, destroy you. God didn't remove people to punish you. He removed them to protect you. He saw the conversations you didn't hear, the intentions you couldn't see, the betrayals forming behind your back. He saw you giving too much to people who gave you nothing. He saw you staying loyal to cycles meant to end. He saw you carrying weights you were never meant to carry, so He cut the ties you were too afraid to cut. He closed doors you were too attached to reopen. He ended situations you kept resurrecting. You think it was loss, but it was liberation. This is your time to release what's gone, to stop chasing what God removed, to stop rereading chapters He already closed, let go, or be dragged into the same pain again. You have a destiny, but you can't walk into it carrying dead weight. Stand tall, walk forward, and trust that God removes only what blocks your calling. Letting go is not weakness. It's wisdom. It's protection. It's elevation, and it's time. You've been questioning yourself, doubting yourself, underestimating the strength God placed in you long before you were born. But hear me, you were built for this. Every hardship strengthened you. Every betrayal sharpened you. Every disappointment toughened you. Every setback prepared you. You're not broken, you're becoming. The pain didn't come to destroy you. It came to develop you, to strip away weakness, to reveal the warrior beneath the wounds. You think you're behind, but God says you're right on time. You think you're alone, but God has been guiding every step. You think your story is over, but God is just turning the page. Right now, something inside you is waking up. Courage, strength, purpose, fire. This is your rise, your comeback, your moment of alignment. Stand like a warrior. Walk like a king. Move like a man who finally understands his purpose. God didn't bring this message to entertain you. He brought it to activate you, to remind you who you are, to pull you out of the shadows, to call you into greatness. You needed tea.